They're ready to win. Oh, I'm spinning now.
Cool. Well, hello everybody, and welcome to the 21st match of our Blood Bowl streaming season. Today we have Rumpel and Frenz. Yep, this is match number 21. Today's match is between Rumpel and Frenz. Hello, Rump. Hello, Frenz.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey. So, today they're going to be matchmaking, which is why there's no teams above me, above this television. If you like this video, please press like, subscribe, leave a comment, and yeah, that's pretty much it. You two good to go?
I'm good to go. Are we going to play a 3-minute game? Yeah.
Cool.
Yep, could do.
Cool. All right, I'm spinning now. Just so that we don't spin for 2 minutes and 3 minutes, and then everyone gets confused as to what we're spinning for.
Yeah. Well,
I'm spinning between 2 and 4.
Hey, connecting. What's it going to be? Oh!
I was expecting it.
Oh!
What
we got
from yours?
What we got?
Ooh, Damned United.
Oh, yeah.
NeeNawNooNoo.
NeeNawNooNoo. Oh, NeeNawNooNoo's a good team.
NeeNawNooNoo.
NeeNawNooNoo is a good team indeed, mind you, so are Damn United.
Oh, God.
There's going to be some
Well, the last
Warlock
time I played with
action.
this team, we didn't televise it, and it was one of the most ball-tingling games I've played in a very long time. So
Yeah, we didn't televise it because my PC
done.
was mangled. However, we should have.
Spilling brown ale on it.
Well, yes. However, good news is PC's back in action. I'm still only running on one Titan. However, it's enough to play Blood Bowl and stream at the same time. So, Damn United versus NeeNawNooNoos. What's the TVs?
And Damn United, we playing in
Mine is
black today.
1990. This is 1970.
That's some big team values there. Like, is anybody out?
You know, I'm not sure. I did have a player out last time. I think they're all okay.
Right. If you can let me know when the match starts, and I will connect.
Apologies if I start a horrible hacking cough halfway through this, by the way, but I do have a throat infection.
No X.
A little bit of news update here.
Oh, yeah?
On the inducement screen, there is a little t-shirt. If you click on it, you can change the colour of your opponent's t-shirts to white, black, or the normal colour.
I did not know that.
Yeah, we discovered that
played
on Dungeon Bowl.
last night.
1,000 hours of Blood Bowl, and I did not know that.
Yep, we discovered this whilst playing Dungeon Bowl. Speaking of Dungeon Bowl, check out our sister series, which is a freshly launched series of Dungeon Bowl videos. For those who don't know, Dungeon Bowl is a very similar game to Blood Bowl, but it's more smashy and teleporting oriented game. Still uses the Blood Bowl rule set, pretty much, slightly tweaked version. And yeah, it's quite interesting.
And it takes place in a dungeon.
It takes place in a dungeon.
Unless you have the open fields expansion.
Ah, yes. I still need to check to see if there's the spike ball thing, because I know there's a possibility where you throw the ball at someone that it can stick in the person if you throw it.
Oh, it's raining. Yeah. I wish I'd seen that before I picked to receive. Oh well.
See? Well, I'm loading in now. Need to quickly jump out my seat for 1 second. Shut the door.
Christ on a bike, that is some heavy rain. The bloom just went about 500% on my monitor there. I don't know what's going on. Oh, there it goes. It's calmed down a bit now. Sweet holy hell, that bloodthirsty. Ho!
It's just a little kitten. He purrs and he's stroking.
I'll not be stroking him, if that's okay.
So, let's have a look at these teams.
He's got a lot of armour on as well. I think there doesn't appear to be any bare flesh to stroke him on.
Rumpel has got... Wow, Phantom of the Opera.
There's a certain spot.
A Phantom of the Opera's mask's looking rather interesting. Got a very blurry haze on at the minute. Oh, that's gone away. Yeah, the Phantom of the Opera's mask's not very opera-y anymore, and it's more gigantic. It used to be when he was a young whippersnapper. So,
I might have baby blue, by the way. Suits your team.
block jumper piling on.
Thank you.
Need a block. Took one movement loss. Ooh, very nice. Accurate block, strong arm. Trip baller, very nice. Hail Mary pass, that's interesting. Ooh, +1 strength block piling on. So, let's see what Damn United's got on display.
Well, Cyanide decided to take off one of my level 5 ghouls in place for a level 1 zombie with no skill. Thank you, Zombie.
Warlock, Wolf. This is the guy you want to be watching.
Don't know how it decides.
He's a Slayer of Dreams, 139 star player points. Gorlag Fangless is a bit of a wimp in comparison. We've got two Bryans. We've got Brian the Orator, Brian the Kinslayer. Brian the Kinslayer, that's
a bit of laggy,
quite a beating. What else we got up the front? No more Guts, no more Eager, and Christ almighty, I can't pronounce that. Heading up the back, we've got Almost a Ghost, Dearly Departed. So, this should be interesting. Frenz0rz has got two very capable werewolves here, but Rump has the Bloodthirster.
Oh my.
Who's receiving first?
I am receiving.
Ah, oh, yes. Didn't look at the status box. We'll be watching this from the receiving person's perspective. Fast forward, everybody getting set up.
I decided there. Sometimes people will commit from that.
I think you made a wise choice.
Starting off with a nice little knockout there.
Could have been a nice roll.
Zombies making short work the front line. Fiendishly powerful werewolves these, both with Mighty Blow on the double. Very nice ghoul as well. Over 76 star player points. He's quite the veteran. Pebble Gobbler only needing one more to level up. Something about repeated names on this team. The Pebble Gobbler and Pebble Flare, and then you've got Brian the Orator and Brian the Kinslayer. Having said that, Rumpel seems to have 2 Zoltans. We've got NeeNaw Blazing Shoe and NeeNaw Skull Crush and NeeNaw Blazing Sword.
He didn't have tackle, does he?
Good boys on the go.
Sadly not yet.
Oh, but it doesn't matter.
Oh, not a claw.
Forget he's got such high movement.
It's only 6. It's not a huge amount.
Well, for a big guy, it's quite a lot.
Yeah, big guys tend not to have higher than 5.
It's a good hit.
You're predicting the future there, for me.
The lag sort of compounds it as well. It's just a sort of 1 second delay, but it's enough to feel it, if you know what I mean. Although it's one of those annoying lags where the clock seems to tick down regardless.
Yeah, Dungeon Bull suffers quite heavily from that. Interesting to see. I wonder if Frenz is going to be creating a cage here. Yeah, I think that's what he's going for. Remember, Frenz, in the last game against me, you took a strength potion for Warlock and it came off.
Oh, Warlock, yeah.
Probably do it this game.
Yes, could certainly do with it this game.
Nobody needs a Warlock, a strength 4 werewolf running around like. Ooh. Wow, that was harsh. Let's get an instant replay on that. So they actually used Pylon on there. Took him straight down, minus 1 strength.
To push into a flesh pool in there?
Yes. Yeah, I didn't want to push your guy and then have potentially 2 corpses next to my goal there.
Wasn't that he had strip ball?
That's alright, I've got sure hands.
That's a good point. Cancel it out. Never think of that.
Wow, that's quite a vicious injury. Mind you, that's going to be his 2nd injury. He's probably fit for the scrap heap now.
Get some nice dice signed.
Can't complain.
I'm just going to have to decide whether to be leaving this unattended or not. Wants to be marking this werewolf, but he lets him get up. He's going to run riot, but on the other hand, he doesn't really have the resources now to mark him.
Glad he ain't got piling on.
I don't know if Rumpel's noticed this yet, but this guy has a niggling injury.
Wild animal, but I've seen it used to great effect.
Yes, I see a lot of people use that.
Thing is,
must admit, I don't quite understand it.
Well, what it means is you have to use them as your offensive player. You've got to picks for them every turn. Some people do that and get away with it. Other people do that and roll nothing but double ones. There was a guy I played a couple of weeks ago with the Skaven team, I think it was, and I destroyed his team, but his Rat Ogre was like that, and he was an absolute bastard. Constant piling on, terrified of him. You want an imposing player on a pitch, that's one to get. Of course, compounded by the fact the Ebry and Saltail as well.
That's where I was going to push you in.
Suppose you got to there.
Oh, yes.
Cheeky.
It's going to be a common occurrence.
Possibly the worst foul you could do without getting sent off.
Yeah. I don't know, I had that 1+1+1+1 yesterday. Which was sneaky get or dirty play, I can't remember which one. Double one and an assist.
Rum's getting his own back, yeah?
Now look at that, it's always the player with +1 armor value who gets KO'd or injured, isn't it? Highest armor value on the team.
Feels like hemmed in there. Ooh. Wow.
Nice turnaround there.
Low half your wheels gone in 2 turns.
Yeah, Rump's right. Frenz is going to be burning through these rerolls.
That move I didn't expect. I had expected you to use your white to support the Bloodthirster.
No, I wouldn't do that because he has armor value 7. And that would be silly.
Right, he's going for it.
I figured you might try for that. Yeah, too bloody right. Oh, shit. They're right, should I re-roll? not realise you had a re-roll in there.
Gets him off the pitch. Be pleased with that. Oh, very surprised he didn't move up on the diagonal.
Oh,
and a failed regen. Oh, value 9 again.
Very nice.
Oh no, he's not got a serious concussion, has he?
Oh, he has.
Yep. Oh, you know, he has played so many games for this team.
You just leveled up as well from memory.
Well, it was just about 10 games ago.
Very nice.
For a flesh golem with my players, that's quite recent. Oh well, he's a flesh golem, I'm not too fussed. He loses block. As long as Stein the Horn
To be honest, all evaluate's not terrible. You could probably live in for one like that.
But, yeah. For the
Bet
job
you the
I
guy
use
level
him
up
for,
then Pyron.
they'd be 9.
Rumpel extracts his revenge.
See, I've never tested. Does stand firm work when you're on the floor? On a chain push?
Don't know. Couldn't tell you. Hope so. Sounds like it should.
Well, no, because you required word there, we stand there.
True.
If it does work, I'll have to call them, instead of flesh guns, just fat arse.
Frenz getting the bloodthirster mark down. Not that I think Rumpel minds after that.
Oh.
No, what you wanted, was it?
No.
None worked well for them twice.
Nice use of pylon on there, as Rumpel's just said.
I was hoping you'd link again.
Oh, Frenz slams it down and scores. 1-0.
So changing the
Funny up there. Didn't get a blood poison, did you?
No?
I don't need enough, did you?
No, only had 20k.
They reset up there. It's 1-0 to Frenz0rz. Rump's going to be looking to equalise in this half. If he can, that'll stand him in good stead for the second half, where he'll be receiving. He's going to want to cause some damage, though.
He looks a bit like a fool. He likes to think he's in this one.
I think Rumpel's clearly setting out to target. He wants to bring down. Rightly so as well. It'd be very nice to get this guy out of the way.
Oh, it would, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it just?
And the weather changes, and the weather is now nice.
A lot of injuries coming out here.
Yeah.
He gets back up though. Again, Mr. Armour value 9. About a lot of good that's doing.
Oh, my penalty's not working.
Try turning it off and on again.
Interestingly enough, I'm surprised that Rump didn't decide to use Juggernaut on this flash golem to ram him off the side of the pitch. Could have used the frenzy to push him up against the ropes. Plus he's got break tackle, so if he wanted to, he could dodge out and then ram him off completely. Mind you, I think his priority is perhaps causing some permanent damage to the Brian the Kinslayer. Has to be very careful though. If the Bloodthirster does something wrong, could end up costing him the turn and possibly even more. These werewolves are quite capable of getting that ball.
Yeah.
Hidden block. Forget about that. How many
Just
games
like
have
that.
I played? How many times do I forget stupid extra block?
And now,
Sorry.
like what I was just saying as he executed that, he was caught with his pants down now. Them two werewolves are going to comfortably be able to get to the ball, as is this flesh golem. They'll be able to get close to it. He should have went for this wide. Even if he'd pushed back this guy, he would still have had to have went for it again, which is another layer of risk. Very surprised. Very surprised, but I did call it. Frenz0rz is taking a long time to do stuff here. Possibly by doing that, he may have blocked his own way around. No, he hasn't. Let's have a look at that. No, didn't quite comfortably get around there. Yeah.
Wolfits are costing a bit.
Yeah.
Now he's blocked himself. Needs to get more people on this ball. Oof. Fails to pick up the ball. No lifeline for Rump. Very nice combination of jump up and piling on there. Not the result he wanted though. In fact, he just needed a pushback of some description.
I thought you were going in for a pickup there.
Not exactly where it put you, but close enough to make happiness.
I think sometimes for sidestep there is a tendency as the defender to want to put the player somewhere that the other person wouldn't normally put him, but in that instance that's where I quite like him, rather than hemming him in behind the flesh column there.
It's going to go for the dodge.
Go
Yep,
away.
he gets it.
No, you can.
Oh, filth. Well, I know.
Very nicely done. Can't imagine. Oh, very silly to use pylon on there, in my opinion. He hadn't broken the armor, and he needs that guy. He needs that guy standing up. I'm very surprised he decided to pile on there, Rump.
I regretted it actually. Still did it.
And say you hadn't broke his armor.
It's kind of muscle memory clicking. Oh, that's one thing you will get irritated with, friends. In Dungeon Bowl, your yes/no dialogues are the opposite way around.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh.
So if you want to follow up and things like that.
Cruel Frenchmen. Why would they do that?
It's stupid.
You may have answered your own question there.
I know they drive on the other side of the road, but that's no excuse.
Well,
at least it didn't swap the mouse buttons around.
Rump's saving grace here is that he might have sacrificed his player with piling on, but at least he got the ball. Can't imagine him keeping possession of it for long though. Interesting. Person with the ball is his cheap thrower.
Oh. I was hoping for a skull.
Haven't said that. This. Oh. Wowzers. See that again.
Well, that's working today.
Side here, because he had a double.
Accurate block and strong arm. Level 4. Oh, take that, free play.
Wow. Harsh. Getting some extortionately good rules on the pylon on there, friends.
Can't complain.
Yeah. And I got stunned again. thought you'd already used reroll.
Oh no.
I didn't realize I had dodge.
Neither did I.
Frenz0rz is scoring yet another single defender down.
Lag seems to have disappeared a bit now. It's been a bloody game so far.
Can't help but think that the bloodthirst that cost Rumpel this half.
It's a nice roll.
That's a nice.
What?
Ooh. Don't you hurt my pebble gobbler. Poor boy's been 1 SPP from levelling up for about 3 games now. Just can't get it.
Interesting. Once put my player there, the drum started.
Yeah, I've heard that. Kind of weird.
It's one thing you can't get used to in Dungeon Bowl. Sound of silence.
Yeah.
Got no crowd.
Nah.
Oh, there's a crowd.
There's a crowd that only ripple whenever someone gets stunned.
Touchdown. Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Oh, another!
Oh god. Oh,
God, wasn't
what?
your food?
I didn't feed him for a couple of weeks.
Jeez.
Thought they're doing some good.
Have another look at
Thing
that.
is, it's not a wall.
Blimey.
Oh, he's Gorlog Fangless.
How did he not regen? Like, when I said, sorry, not regen, like, the other guy came back. He didn't.
You can only get one per game, can't you?
Yeah, really?
Yes.
I didn't know that. Blimey. Frenz0rz is making an absolute mess of this team. Any particular reason why I didn't re-roll either of the 2 deaths from?
They're not hard skills to get. Things like Hail Mary and Accurate. It's general skill for them. They get past them by default.
Mm.
Strong Arm, not really that much use. Just I got a double and I thought, oh, I might as well use it.
Yeah.
And with Frenz, I didn't want to take guard.
Fair enough. Being nosy. And letting the people at home know what you're thinking.
If anything. Sorry, that was a little hard.
I learned it took me too long to respond there. I was actually contemplating something else. I was thinking something along the lines of how I'm not actually fond of the heralds, and I kind of regret them.
Oh, he's not putting it in yet. Almost just going to have to go for maximum damage here. It's a bit ironic. They've ended up with 2 dead players. Is he going to go for the werewolf? Or is he going to go for the armor value 7?
And he's up.
Getting a knockout, better than nothing. Again, surprising that he's going for the one with skills when it would actually be easier to just get the other one down. Like if he'd done that there, he would have taken this other guy down. I think at the minute he just needs to reduce the numbers. Here comes the wolf again. Oh,
that's ridiculous.
Oh my word.
No.
Oh my word.
That's 3 in a row.
Oh my word. I've never seen 3 deaths in 3 turns. But I have this recorded.
I'm speechless. Absolutely.
Lucky for Rump, he gets up.
Wow. Sorry about that.
Yeah, you're a dick. Yeah, if the regen hadn't have worked, I think there might have been a rage quit.
No, I used the dock, but I didn't check the regen.
That Gorlag Fangless has literally killed 3 people in one game.
Yeah. In as many turns.
I think he's pissed off a Warlock taking all the reputation.
I mean, friends, you're gonna have to put this on the rock paper shotgun forum.
Yeah.
Once I put the highlights and shit in. 3 deaths.
Here, I can't push my luck.
3 deaths in 3 turns is just ridiculous.
I must admit, you were going to be gang raped on that foul. You didn't score.
I had
to. Friends slamming down the touchdown there.
Just note the animation for your flesh going when you stand up.
Making it 2-0 as the end of the first half draws in.
Sort of rock forwards. Oh man.
Yeah, it's pretty naughty that, like. I feel sorry for you, Rumpel. This team is...
I didn't want to risk him with the regen.
Evaporating quickly.
Have you used your dog?
Didn't risk the regen.
Frenz0rz 1 knockout gets up there.
Probably,
And Rumpel's 1 knockout gets up. Blimey, 2 deaths sitting there in the injury box. Could have been 3. And 1 smashed collarbone, which is pretty much as good as dead. Was it smashed collarbone? Or was it a serious knockout? Yeah, it was. He might as well be as good as dead. I don't think I've ever seen such severe injuries in one match. I mean, between years, you've got 1 serious concussion for -1 armor value, 1 smashed collarbone for -1 strength, and 3 deaths in one half.
And one of my zombies broke his leg and then got back up.
Yeah.
He regened. Yeah, horrendous. Not a single badly hurt, none. All serious injuries. You should really put a highlight reel together.
Well, I do.
Well, no, I mean, just for the one game rather than the season.
Perhaps this time Rumpel might set the Bloodthirster upon the weakling.
If he doesn't get MVP, I'll be stunned. I know it's ready, but he should really get MVP.
And the ball is kicked off. Brilliant coaching. It would appear that they both get 1 extra.
I improved mine by 1.
I think it's just an armor value 9 guy. Although it worked last time.
8. Oh no, it's 9 years.
Yeah,
Is he pylon? Yeah, pylon's on. Doesn't make much of a difference for a guy with armor value 9. The thing you need to remember with these werewolves, why they're so effective, the fact that they've got claw means an 8 or more after modifications for its armor. Mighty Blow turns it into a 7, and then piling on enables them to get a +1. +1, and piling on enables them to re-roll the armor or injury rolls. The Frenz0rz has been using that to re-roll the injury rolls, which is why he's had such a high rate, as he's re-rolling them once he knows that he's broken the armor in the previous roll. He's going in there. Fails to break the armor. 2 + 2 equals claw.
Guy's got a value soon anyway, wouldn't matter.
But it was 2+2.
Yeah.
And that pretty much looks like the conclusion of the first half.
You're not going to foul that zombie, are you? Really?
Yeah, he's got guard. He's a good candidate for a kicking.
Get off the pitch.
Doesn't pile on there. When he gets sent off and only gets a stun out of it. Wow. A little bit of a waste.
You know, I hadn't actually realised that was still the first half. I thought that was the second half.
Yeah, it is. It's been a long half.
Rumpel 4 down.
And bloody.
Extremely.
I think it's going to get worse for him.
I suppose it is deep.
Yeah,
The thing is, wasn't much else I could do.
the dwindling numbers.
Most of the guys weren't in sort of
seriously starting
blockable
to show.
range because he'd left them so far back, so might as well stump on you.
But he's set up. And we have a kick. It's a high kick. Not really see where it's going at the minute. Ooh, good kick. Straight into the hands of Rumpel. Take two.
Ooh.
Poor boy.
A nice armor roll. 12.
Failed region. And that's the first non-stat producing injury of the game.
Yeah.
Very nice going in there with the big boy. Slaps him straight down. Smashed hand, missed next game. Fails the regen. Rumpel will be happy with that. Rather messy looking pitch we got here now. Spatters everywhere. All seems to be in one half, interestingly enough. I'm just gonna have to be careful leaving this. That was a bit of a risky throw. In the sense of if it had went wrong, Frenz0rz is more than capable of surrounding him. Gonna hide under the wings of the Bloodthirster. Yes. Frenz0rz has got plenty guard. Got guard here. Got guard here. Very easily bring something like a flash golem over here and then get this guy out of the way so we can bring in the guard wedged here. Bring in another guard wedged here and then go up with the werewolf. Get him 2 white dice. There's one. Gonna bring this slash golem down. We can get the extra assist. Get this Pitfighter cultist out of this guy's tackle zone so we can get in. Frenz0rz is very analytical here. He's looking to what happens if he gets pushback. He's moving these 2 ghouls here, so if he gets the pushback, he's got assists from elsewhere. Is he going to bring a flash golem in and the other guard? That is the question. He doesn't actually need the second guard, because of the first one he's already rolling 2 white dice.
Yes!
Oh, you get.
Oh! -1 movement. Massive damage going down here. And yes, you did ruin it for the viewers at home.
Tis for the 9th turn. Well, not for the viewers at home.
The viewers at home, they're watching this slightly faster than me. So, obviously, because they're in-game, Frenz0rz's outburst revealed that something juicy was going to happen.
And it did. That's Orlog again then. He has caused 3 deaths and an injury in 9 turns. One more and he'll level up.
He needs 2. Or a touchdown.
Ah, that's true, yes. Yeah, he needs 3 SPPs.
Rump going in there on the weak guy. Stunned. Piles on, just get to Jim.
That's what we like. Bat less so. I knew you'd try it. I mean, you've really gone piling on heavy on this team, haven't you?
Yep. Force having to take advantage of the jump up.
It's easy to forget that.
Normally jump up. No, it's not that. It's that every time I've had a chance to use it, you know, so I can't jump up for the block.
Just looking on from the side of the pitch now. His regenerated leg. What does it say on the back of his legs? Oh no, it's not. It's chains. It looks like text from up here.
Wasn't going to be easy.
1-1, so nothing would make difference.
Frenz is going to whip that ball away.
So a re-roll would not have helped. So 3 of the last 5 dice rolls or 1. Sorry. 4 of the last... try to count this up.
7.
Yeah, 4 of the last 7 dice rolls.
Technically 8 because the bounce bounced is...
No, actually, sorry, no, it's more.
That's a D8.
No, different dice roll though. Use a D8.
Yeah, it says.
It was there, yeah. 4 of the last 6 dice rolls have been a 1. And that's not counting any hidden injury rolls. Which I'd like to see. One thing I deserve, because whether it was like 66 or 54 or whatever.
I don't know how the game calculates that. Whether it actually does it like that or uses some other algorithm to like emulate it.
Yeah. On paper, you're supposed to use a D6 for your 10s and a D6 for your units. Anything on the first in the 60 range is death. So which means it's a 1/6 chance of dying.
I'm very surprised Frenz0rz didn't get the werewolf in there. Purely because werewolf needs the touchdown to level up. This ghoul scoring isn't really going to make much of a difference. Guess he's on about bringing this ghoul down. Assuming he will do. Ah, here he comes. Really not a lot Rump can do now. Not a lot at all. He lacks the strength to break through. Especially when this flesh golem's just going to stand in the way. What Frenz0rz is doing at this point in time. Not actually much he can do left in his turn, apart from watch the clock tick down. Again, all Rumpel can really do is hopefully try and reduce some numbers. I don't even know if it's worth him going in for the ball at this rate. Possibly with this guy if he dodges him out. Everyone goes for a blitz. It's questionable if it's worth it or not. He hasn't got tackle, so he's going to need a 6. He doesn't have wrestle, so it's not like he could take the ball off the ball carrier anyway.
if in doubt, punch some zombies.
Oh yes. Especially number 8 that hasn't been an injury. Not that you'd know it from the double 1 on the armour roll.
No. I hadn't even realised until you pointed it out.
If I was Frenz0rz, I would hand the ball off to this ghoul, who would then throw the ball to this werewolf, and then the werewolf would score. That would mean that both the ghoul get 1 star player point and level up for the throw, and the werewolf would also level up. Let's see if he doesn't. I assume he will.
Oh, piss off. Naughty, naughty, naughty stuff. Get off the pitch. Get off the pitch.
Shimmy
oh!
Sorry, I preempted straight there again.
Very nice.
I've lost track of how many injuries have been caused this game. It's one of the
I'm sure the
bloodiest games.
I'll say soon.
Oh yeah.
Although I don't have commentary on. Do you see?
Oh, I don't actually know.
Pardon?
I turned mine off.
Do you have the commentary on?
You know,
wait, it's 7th or the 8th.
Yeah.
No.
Although it was embarrassingly long before I realised that I could actually turn it off. We're talking.
You should try putting it in German.
Hundreds of hours. In German? I suppose if you're
Yeah.
trying to learn German, it'd be quite helpful. But beyond that.
Same kind of tonality, it's just a little bit more interesting to listen to. I believe there's German, French, a couple others. You've got some fantastic block dice again.
Can't complain.
Almost every one's went straight through the armour.
The thing is, I was so lucky early on in this team's development to get a double on both werewolves very early on, so they both got mighty blow, which they wouldn't normally get.
It's made the difference in those last few rolls.
Oh, it really has.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think Frenz is going to miss this opportunity here. It's not very often this team gets to level up, and he's got an opportunity to level up 2 of his key players.
Ah, not very useful there.
Get off.
There's a method to madness.
It's got a very poor rate of being sent off here.
Yes, we'll break your arm and kill you. Yay. We'll get sent off. Yay.
Sound logic, can't argue with that.
Will you be going for the double level up on this, friends?
The what now, sorry?
There's a ghoul there. Haddock Gobbler
I'm gonna hand it off, yeah.
on 75, but there's also the werewolf on 73.
The werewolf will get it eventually. I'll give it to the ghoul. The ghoul's had it coming for a while.
But the ghoul only needs a pass, surely.
True. But I want to hurt people.
And indeed, he's doing a good job. And indeed, he's picking on the boy that's only just leveled up. How mean can you get?
Beautiful knockout to a stun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't normally do that.
A reversal of fortune on the old pylon on front. This is the first time that we've seen that though this game. Piling on's definitely been more of a blessing than a curse in this game so far. Frenz0rz is going to be aware, of course, that when he does score the touchdown, it's going to bring the big guy back on. And he slams it down anyway. Congratulations.
Aye. Although I wasn't going to try to stop that one.
No, I don't blame you. I got presented with a lovely black screen. The price you pay for being a spectator.
I do hope in Blood Bowl 2 they really get the spectator stuff sorted out. Yeah, because whilst it's very, very nice to have, it's kind of sloppy in how it's done. Like, you can chat
That's
on spectators,
not a huge priority for them, though.
but you can't see the other spectators, and you don't know if somebody's spectating your game. There could be 100 people spectating.
You can actually see in Dungeon Bowl if people are spectating. Not from inside the game, but from outside the game.
But then, what?
But yeah, inside the game, you could then realise somebody there and chat to them. If you don't know they're there, you're not going to type.
Yeah.
And even if you did type, it's not to say somebody not joining later.
Well, in that case, the best way to have an interactive Blood Bowl match is to come on here with us and spectate and chat along.
Oh yeah, there is that, yeah.
So there you go.
Do that.
Come on here,
but I think
chat with
the
us,
priority
play with us.
so far in Blood Bowl 2 is how to exploit money from DLC from what I've read.
Yes.
A la Dungeon Bowl.
From sporting some very reduced numbers now. Friends might even have time to sneak in another touchdown.
I'd always like the option not to have to select a player at the end of the ball.
Can you not?
No. Wait for it to expire.
The only
Will
way
they move somebody anyway?
the only way you don't have to pick up you don't have to choose a player if there's a player already under the ball at the time.
Because I thought that would happen.
It's a fair point. Oh. That might as well be a bullseye.
Wow. Gonna go storming up the burning fields. The bloodthirster ball. Oof. Smashing the zombie out of the way. Carrying on up the line. You gonna go for it? I'm just gonna be weighing up how many turns it's gonna take him to get up there. This guy has got break tackle though as well. Meaning he can dodge out and use strength instead of agility.
And for the viewers at home, I believe this will sums up my game.
You're not wrong there. A little bit of armor breakage there. Nothing you can't handle when you're stunned. Can he injure a bloodthirster the second time with the same person this game? That's what we're waiting to find out.
Yeah, I expected that. But there was some much nicer combinations you could have had.
Yeah.
Using your weight, for example, you could use his guard. Less. Oh, look at them rolls.
Oh.
And he does.
Wow.
He puts him down again.
That man
Injured him twice in one game. 3 deaths.
12
2 serious injuries. Blimey.
9 for the armor.
Absolute slayer, that boy. He only needs 1 more injury. 1 more star player point, sorry, to level up.
Well, an injury will do. But I might go for the pass.
I think I'm going to have to make the highlight reel slightly longer than 9.
Have you run out of highlights?
Yeah, well, the highlight reel only goes up to 9. But at the minute I'm up to...
Had to try it.
Nearly clicked the wrong one.
I'm up to 12 at the minute. Frenz0rz Rumpel just going for desperation fluke rolls against this werewolf, but there's only one person getting fluke rolls here, and it's Frenz0rz. This is his match from start to finish, and there's not a sausage Rumpel can do about it.
And if it was me, I'd be passing the wall up to get those desperately used LPL points from.
Yeah, he is a bit lacking, isn't he?
Well, it's not that, it's just a long slog up to the next level up.
Certainly is.
Oh,
and this young whipper snapper is catching up. No, it's hand off.
I got hand off.
He needs to throw.
Then hand off.
Oh, hand off to Warlag.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, can do.
Once again, I must reiterate, if any of you viewers watching this actually want to join in, we have a Mumble channel. You're more than welcome to come on, have a chat. You're more than welcome to challenge one of us to a game. Nice to see people playing Blood Bowl. Or in fact Dungeon Bowl.
Challenge this team, though.
Yeah, you might not want to challenge this team unless you've got a badass enough team, and then bring it on. Bring it on. On behalf of me and Rumpel, bring it on.
Yeah, yeah, I can't see this team ever. No, I'm not going to say anything on.
Yes. Don't ever say this on record, because this will be immortalised forever.
I'll look back on this in 30 years and cry, as I remember Paul Warlag. No, he'll live forever.
We've had some players over the years which have been immortalised in our own, like within our own circle of gaming, such as my
Strength 3 skink with block.
Strength 3 skink with block, my Pogwell with Strength 3 and block that Frenz0rz fouled to death. My two gutter runners, which both had over 100 star player points each, that died in the same game.
All with +1 agility, leap, and extra long legs.
Yeah.
Who got killed by a lightning bolt?
Killed outright by a lightning bolt. Things like that. But now that we're actually streaming these matches and things, these players not only have legacies, but you can kind of witness them in the prime, if you know what I mean.
Absolutely. It's only a shame we didn't start doing it earlier.
Yeah, absolutely. And now our legacies of players are people who can't jump up. They just kind of flap around on the backs.
It's always the hard dodge they make.
Yeah. Yeah, and the easy one, they flap around.
I see Frenz0rz is going to eject this Blood Letter Demon from the pitch, by the look of it. Or maybe not. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
What's him again?
That is outrageous.
Every
injury roll of a double 6.
12.
This needs to be
it was
witnessed.
a 5 plus 6 and a mighty blow.
Blimey.
This is the most outrageous performance I have ever seen.
This is 3 deaths and 4 injuries. Is that 4 injuries and 3 deaths by the same player?
Yeah. Yeah. In 15 turns.
Very curious to see what he gets on this level up that he's just got.
That's half expected to block there.
He ain't got block.
Exactly. Over.
Is this, how many star player points has he got from this game? 15?
Something in the region of that. Bearing in mind he's passed as well.
Yeah, so I'm saying 7 injuries and 1 pass. 15. 3 deaths, 4 injuries. That is literally, when you weigh that in numbers, he's consistently injured someone every other turn.
It's piling on.
For the
you
whole
may as well
match.
go for it, friends. I'll be past my turn. There's no way I can get any casualties here. No where's risky players point.
I'll wait one turn if you don't mind, because otherwise I'll be tempted to hurt you. Or just give. There we go.
In a show of mercy, Frenz0rz slaps the ball down after a quick turnover to end the game. Wow, what a pace Rumpel got there.
It's the brutalest game I've played for a while.
It's the most brutalest game I've seen for a very, very long time. Yeah.
Does he get MVP though? That's the question.
No.
Brian McIntyre, White with a dodgy hip and a serious concussion, who contributed nothing to the game whatsoever.
And the guy
Well done,
on fire got my MVP.
Friends, you need to go and level him up and tell us what he gets and what you're giving him.
Let's have a look. Oh, so many level ups. What's he gonna get? Oh, it's a standard roll. For a second, I thought it was a double.
It's strange, this team went through a phase of getting no bad things against it. And I mean, it's summed up 580,000 in cash from just games.
But before you get
in one go.
Before you get wrapped up in what your level ups are, I'm just gonna say thank you very much for the game. Don't forget, people, if you want to see some serious Blood Bowl action like that, please like, subscribe, come back for more. Tell Warlock.
Don't promise as much blood.
Tell Warlock, because
yeah, tell Warlock. He obviously wasn't aware that we were playing today. He took a bit of a back seat.
Yes.
Yes, Warlock did nothing.
He's usually the culprit for kicking ass. But thank you very much, Rumpel, and thank you very much, friends. And from me, Rumpel and Friends, we'll see you next time.